Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Thomas Hyman here, founder and CEO of Realty Partners, and I want to talk about a training program that I have coming up next week that is going to teach you how to build a six-figure income in real estate, if that is something that you want to do. I myself have made six figures as a real estate agent. Actually, right now I am practically retired. As a founder and CEO of Realty Partners, I am taking a $1 a year annual salary. I'm able to do that because some of the choices I've made in the past, both building successful businesses as well as then investing my money smartly. And this is a training program that is open to any real estate agent anywhere in the country. So whether you're interested in Realty Partners, you're part of Realty Partners, you're with Keller Williams or RE/MAX in California, it doesn't matter. It's about teaching you how to truly build a six-figure real estate practice. And I have this broken down in 6 + 1 day. So this is a training program that's going to run at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 6 p.m. Pacific Time, starting next week on Monday. We're going to have it Monday through Saturday, 6 days straight. I'm going to archive this on my YouTube channel, so if you can't make it, you'll be able to watch it at a later time. And I want to give you a little taste or teaser of what I'm going to be covering in this training program. And day one is going to be about the foundation, really talking about real estate as a business. And what does it mean to have a real estate business, and how to truly create a predictive revenue stream that is going to create a long-term predictable income. You know, if you're working as an independent contractor and you have a couple of great months and then nothing, you don't really have a business. So this is going to set the foundation that you really need to know and internalize if you're going to build a successful business, whether it's real estate or not. Actually, frankly, even if you're not in real estate, this would be a lesson that you might find very, very valuable. The next day, day two, is really exploring two key areas of focus. And there are two pieces to the puzzle of building a successful business. The first one is structuring the business and the processes within the business. And if you have read Michael Gerber's E-Myth, you're familiar with some of that information. I'm going to really focus on the real estate practice. And then number two, structuring the pillars of revenue. You know, a lot of real estate professionals have one source of revenue, and everything hinges on that one source of revenue. And if something happens to that one source of revenue, then they're dead in the water. And to have a successful business, you really have to have multiple income streams, multiple revenue streams, or multiple sources of revenue. And so that's going to be day two. Day three is going to be the first of 2 days dealing with listings. And I call it leading with listings. And we're going to cover why and how to generate listings, creating a marketing plan, and what kind of investment is required to really build a successful listing practice. The next day is going to deal with the mechanics of listings, having a powerful listing presentation, looking at the entire pre-listing through post-closing process that is so critical if you're going to have a successful listing practice. Listing packages, pre-listing packages, the timing of your listing presentation, when to go in, when not to go in, using multimedia, marketing your listings, PR, and so forth. The next day is going to be about the buyer side, and I'm going to spend 2 days on the buyer side as well. We're going to, on the first day, deal with attracting buyers, types of lead generation, the psychology of a buyer, how to stand out, using buyer agency properly, having a powerful buyer presentation. So really all the things about attracting and bringing in buyers. And then the following day, we're going to deal with working with buyers, you know. And this is all about making them love you. You want that buyer to be your absolute raving fan. Once you have the opportunity to actually starting to work with them, you want to leave such an amazing impression that under no circumstances in their wildest dreams would they ever think of working with someone else. And even if they're already working with someone or have a buddy or friend or family member that's a real estate agent, you want to be just so amazing that you just totally blow them away that in their mind they will never ever want to work with anyone else. And you may have had that experience with some professionals in the past in your own life, where you're dealing with, whether it's a hairdresser, or you're dealing with a consultant, or you're dealing with a insurance guy or a financial guy, and they're just so amazing, they totally knock your socks off, that you would, after that experience, never ever think of working with anyone else again. So that's what this is about, the psychology of the buyer, how to stand out, how to be outstanding, using buyer agency properly, creating the a true vibe of excellency, using buyer handouts, follow up on showings, how to do showings, how to have the pre-showing process, how to actually engineer an offer, which is something that most agents really, really miss. And then the last day, the seventh day, I call it 6+1. The following Monday, I'm going to have a bonus session that's really going to be about pulling it all together and creating a plan of action. Getting to your whys, the goal setting, business plan, and more. And this training program is going to be held live here on Periscope. I'm going to also try to do it on Meerkat, but it's going to be on Periscope for sure. And I may also do a Google Hangout. I got to play around with that. But I'm going to absolutely, positively broadcast it here on Periscope. So if you're following me on Periscope, then please tune in. Again, it's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Saturday next week. So starting August 10th, and then we're going to archive it and make it available later on down the road. But the great thing about attending the program live on Meerkat is that you'll be able, or on Periscope, is that you'll be able to ask questions and interact with me live as I'm going through the program. And again, I've done this before. My background is technology. I started the world's first e-commerce company. I built a number of very successful technology companies, and I decided to get into real estate in 2003 because, frankly, I really got tired at the time of being on the road 360 days a year. And I got inspired by the opportunity because in my local market here at that time, the top agent did about 40 transactions a year. And so I decided to get into the business, and I literally went from 0 to 100. My first full year in the business, I was with Remax, and I did 93 transactions, 93 closings in my first year as a total rookie. So I know what it takes to build a successful practice. And again, if you want to earn a six-figure net income, if you want to make $100,000 a year net as a real estate agent, it's not complicated science. I'm going to break down the process for you and then provide you with a game plan. And if you choose to follow that game plan, then you will produce results for sure. So tune in next week, and I'm going to announce it. I'm going to have a couple of more sessions like this between now and then, just so that people know. And then we're going to kick it off on Monday, and hopefully we'll have a group of people there. And I look forward to seeing you then. So if you are watching this as a recording, please follow me on Twitter at Thomas Hyman and on Periscope at Thomas Hyman. And I will then talk to you next week on my 6+1 day training program, how to truly create a six-figure income and a six-figure business in real estate. Thanks so much, and take care. Bye-bye.